probably heading on your way back in, yes. Inhale, stretch it out. A little lifting of the chest. Exhale, bring it back in. Good, one more. Good, we're gonna bring it to the front now. So this time as we push away with our palms, spread those fingers, and then exhale, curl your fingers in and drop your hands down. Elbows back in. I know this is a weird movement. Like you're holding a very high shopping cart. Inhale, press the palms away. Drop the palms down and then pull that back in. Good, one more, send it out. Inhale, exhale, pull it back in. All right, give it a little shake out. All right, let's do a little bit of head neck motion before we head to our hands and knees. So drop the chin towards your chest. We're following along the collarbone to the shoulder. You're gazing to one side. Keep gazing up across the sky. It's up there somewhere. Over to the other side. Collarbone, back to the chest. Good, one more time in that same direction. I'm giving landmarks for a big circle, but you can also make it smaller. Once you find the chest again, pause, head the other direction. We're going 2 times around. It's okay if you're hearing little sounds as long as it's not painful or it feels like it's locking. All right, we meet back at the chest and come back to center, regain your equilibrium. All right, let's transition to hands and knees, or if you are in standing, have that tabletop surface nearby. Let's start with our barrel roll this morning. So opening up the knees wide, we're going to send your body towards the side of the barrel, up to the top of the barrel, to the other side of the barrel, and down to the bottom of the barrel. If you prefer to do just a straight up cat and cow, you're welcome to take that version. Okay, next time we reach the top of the barrel, you're going to pause and head the other direction. We'll go 3 times around. Or if you're doing cat and cow, 3 repetitions. Great. Next time, pause and come back to center. I'm going to bring the knees so they're just a little bit closer underneath my hips. Spread the fingers out, which are now hands under your shoulders. All right. I'm going to tuck the toes of the left foot and start to take the right leg up like you're going into donkey kick. And then you're going to swing the knee out to the side to circle around that hip and then bring the knee back towards the ground. Then you're back into donkey kick, out to the side and back down. Good, one more in that same direction. Good, and then we're going to head the opposite direction. So out first, up, back down. Good, 2 more. Make sure your breath is matching a movement, that you're not holding your breath. All right, bring it back down. Let's shake that leg all the way out until it's back straight. We're just going to take 1 inhale as you head towards your hands. Point those toes and then exhale. Send yourself back to that heel. Push the floor away from you. We're here for 2 breaths. Okay, come back through center. Give those legs a little, or arms a little shake off. I'm just gonna switch so I don't poke a hole in the wall. All right, same positioning, spread those hands out. Right toes are tucked, and we're heading into that donkey kick. Out to the side, so you're swinging your knee out, back to center. Find just enough motion that feels okay for your sacrum and your low back. Last one before we switch it. Good. So alternating switch directions 3 times around. Last one. Good, and then we're gonna give a shake out until that leg is all the way back. Take an inhale towards your hands, so you're shifting into your hands as you push through that toe, and then exhale, send yourself back into that heel. Push the floor away from you, shoulders are broad. One more breath. Great, come back through center. I'm going to give an option of doing this with the blocks or without, or just taking a simple child or puppy dog. So I've got the blocks here, and I'm gonna place my elbows on those blocks. Palms are gonna come together. So I'm in a kind of a puppy dog with the rest of my body. I'm gonna start to sit the hips back. That might be your stop point. Maybe your arms are saying no more. If you'd like to, you can start to send the thumbs towards the back of the head. And of course, this can be done on the floor without the blocks, or just take a child or puppy dog if that would feel more comfortable. So as I sit my hips back, if you're in this version, keep your elbows from sliding with you. They're gonna stay going forward. And you're gonna breathe into your back side gills. Let's go 2 more breaths. All right, release those hands if they're not already. Start to slowly walk back up. Whew. Shake it out. And let's go into it. We're gonna go use our blocks again into a kneeling position or half kneeling, or if you're in standing, it'll look like a warrior 1-ish. Take your right leg forward. Blocks can be your support system, or you can always be up on your thigh. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a glide forward. So we glide forward, open up the chest. That's your in-breath. Glide back, bow your chest forward, keep the toes pointed. See, my back stays relatively flat, so you don't want to be too rounded here because you're going to lose that hamstring stretch. Inhale as we shift forward. Good. Exhale as we shift back. Good. You can always be up on your thigh too if that feels more accessible. And I know not everyone's toes will stay on the ground, and that's okay. You're just making that attempt to get there. Good, next time we head forward, let's pause there. So you're gonna push the blocks or the floor or your thigh away from you. Keep the back toes flat if possible. We're gonna breathe in and out 2 more times. Allow your lower belly to expand on that in-breath. Relax your hips on the out-breath. All right, we're gonna transition back towards that back position for that hold there. So it's like half Hanuman, but we're gonna keep it the toes planted. Good, one more breath. Good, and then slowly come back out. I'm gonna invite you to take a high child or puppy dog, or forego the high part and take it to the ground, but palms are on those blocks, maybe the fingertips are off the edge of it. I have my toes still tucked. I'm gonna take a full breath in and out there. Option to just do normal child or puppy. Full breath into your backside gills, like your armpit space. All right, we're gonna slowly rise back up and we'll take it to the other side. So just take your time, don't rush. All right, so now the right leg is forward, if I'm not mistaken. If you just did the other leg, please just switch. All right, we're gonna go through those glides again. Back toe is flat. Inhales, we send ourselves forward, open up the chest. Whew. Exhale, send it back. Toes are pointing, hip stretches back. You got it. Keep gliding on your own rhythm. Always finding the position that feels the most nourishing and not trying to force anything just because you got there last week or 20 years ago. I guess let's hold there. Next time you get to the front position, let's take a pause. So again, you can be on those blocks or your thigh. Send the shoulders back and down. We got 2 breaths. Let the belly expand. Exhale, let your hips relax. All right, next time we shift it back. So you're gonna send your hips back, toes are pointing. You can untuck your toes and point through all of those toes. See if you can get all of them down or most of them down. Great, one more breath. All right, we'll take that knee back. Let's head into one last high puppy dog pose, or option to do the elbow plant with the sit back and the palms behind you. So I'll let you take whatever version that you'd like to right now. Wherever you've chosen, breathe into those backside ribs. One last breath. All right, release those arms. Walk yourself back up. And let's start to transition into standing. So we'll grab your strap. Let's see. I'm gonna wear one B, sorry. Giving you a headache as I go up and down. All right, send those feet a bit wide. Mine are as wide as my mat, but we all have different leg lengths, so we're going. Rise up. And breath. Maybe you have the range of motion to go all the way back behind you. Feel free. Good. Maybe 1 or 2 more depending on when you started. Try not to lock the knees out here. All right, when we get to the top the next time, let's pause there. Take your big inhale like you're reaching and reaching through those straps, and then exhale, you're gonna drop off to one side. Inhale to reach up again, and then exhale off to the other side. Good, one more to each. So that reach before you fold. All right, we're back to the center. Let's take the straps around the back side. So fingertips facing the back wall. Open up the shoulders. Take a bend at the knees, a hinge at the hips, and we're gonna send it forward. Option to keep the hands on the back side the whole time. You might just wanna start there and draw the shoulder blades open or together, and then maybe lift the arms away from the body. Good, one more breath.